Hey, welcome back guys to part 10 of my Dead Rising 100% Platinum walkthrough. To start off with this one, time is going to be a little bit tight, but near the end of the video there's going to be a bunch of time spare guys, because we're going to be doing a lot of farming before heading into overtime mode. We will complete the game in this one, but overtime mode is kind of like it extends to the true ending, and you actually have to unlock that for a trophy anyway. So what we're going to do, we're going to come down from the restroom, get in the white car in the maintenance tunnel, and we're going to do one lap, and this should leave us at the northwest corner. So yes, get in the white car. Time is a little bit tight at the moment, as I was just saying, so just kind of do one normal lap. Do not go outside because there's no need to. Just head straight to the northwest corner, and we're going to head into the meat processing area. There's going to be a psychopath in there we want to kill. This particular scoop, you do not have much time before it expires, so you kind of do need to make your way straight over there. We do have time to just do one little lap. So in this area you'll encounter Larry, and we're going to take a picture of him just before we shove the chainsaw through his neck. Yep, so just head straight into the meat processing area guys, and double doors on the northwest wall. That's it, get a photo of him, another one for a collection, and yep, just chop him up guys, cut yourself a steak with the chainsaw. It should go down soon enough. That's it, and the next case is not going to begin until 10 PM. So we've got a little bit of time to spare. So if you need some healing items, grab the milk in the corner, and then come back out. He would have dropped Carlito's locket, by the way, that psychopath, and 50,000 PP. He's kind of story related, providing you haven't failed the cases. So yeah, to come back outside, get in the truck. And now what we need to do, we need to get back to Carlito's hideout between 10 PM and 11 PM. Yeah, so you might have a bit of time to kill. So all I've done then, I've just farmed some kills guys, until it's brought me back over here to the northwest corner. Yes, and you're going to head up into Scions. So yeah, it's about 10:15 for me. Do not let it get any later. So yeah, after leaving the meat processing area, farm kills and until it gets about 10:15 PM, and then once it reaches about that time, come up into Scions. You just need to make sure you get to Carlito's hideout guys between 10 and 11. It's probably going to take you about 30 minutes in game time to get there, so make sure you do not come up into Scions no later than 10:30. Yeah, just come up at about 10 PM, 10:15 ish like I do, and should have plenty of time. Once you get outside Scions, get the motorbike and you can drive over to hideout, get there much quicker. Yeah, like I say, it's very, very important you get to hideout between 10 and 11 guys. Yeah, watch out you don't crash a bike into the wall. It's a shame that the bike is not there when you leave the hideout, unfortunately. Yeah, because it's a bummer. I mean, you get there fast, and then when you leave, you've got to run to wherever you need to get to. So yeah, just jump on the top of the highest crate, and then enter the hideout. Head over to Isabella, and that trigger a little cutscene. Yep, after this cutscene, you should get a trophy as well. Full set. That's for collecting all the portraits in the notebook. She should be your final one. If that trophy doesn't pop, it should have, as long as you follow me correctly. So yeah, if it doesn't pop, it kind of means you've got to do another playthrough, I think. But I'm hoping you got that. These are all the entries you should have. Yeah, the Isabella one is kind of like final entry. You have to like complete the entry as well. It's not just a case of unlocking the first entry. I mean, with Isabella, you unlock an entry for her at the start of the game, but you actually have to get to this point or talk for her earlier in the game in order to get her entry fully unlocked. But yeah, these are all the entries you should have guys to get that trophy full set. As long as you've been following me 100%, you should get that, no problem. So after that, you would have started the next case, which is the facts. Not quite yet, I mean it doesn't start until a lot later on. But as you leave the hideout, there'll be a cutscene involving Jesse. Now what we need to do now is very important, guys. We need to get back to the security room before midnight. This is mega important. You get back to the security room before midnight. Time is a little bit tight, but there's no survivors we need to rescue, so you shouldn't get held up too much. Providing your chainsaw doesn't break, that could cause a bit of trouble. So it's up to you what way you want to take. You can either go through the leisure park, like I say, we have to get to the security room before midnight in order to get a misc trophy. You can either go through the leisure park, head across there, and then get in Paradise Plaza. You can get on the motorbike, drive down to the shortcut in Wonderland, take the shortcut in the restroom, or you can go back through the maintenance tunnel and just get a few kills on the way there. It's up to you. The absolute quickest route, I think it might be going through the leisure park, perhaps. Because I mean, that's probably the nearest exit to the hideout. And although the leisure park is quite large, you don't get held up there because all the zombies are quite spaced out. So yeah, the quickest way is probably to go through the leisure park, guys, if you're really tight on time. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through Scions, I'm going to do one little farming lap, and then once I end up on the east side of the tunnels, I'm going to head up into Paradise Plaza and then make way to the security room from there. I think I am actually, yeah, cutting it quite a little bit tight. Yeah, but if you come through Scions, on the way back through, you can grab some healing items if you want some. Grab some wine. Remember, wine is the best healing item in the game. The best raw healing item by itself. Heals 5 blocks. A lot of them are pointless, like the snack, for example, you know, the potato chips, or I think the grapefruits. Yeah, they like heal you at 1 block. Pretty pointless. Even with all the food books, which increase how much them items heal. It'll just change that 1 block into 2 blocks, for example, or 3 blocks. But with the wine, with all the books, which kind of increases a healing item, changes it from 100% to 300%, that means the wine would essentially heal you for 15 blocks, which is massive. I mean, you only have 12 blocks anyway. But yeah, the wine is the best one to go. So yeah, all I'm going to do, because I've got quite a bit of time to spare, I'm just going to do a lap through here, guys. Like I say, once I get to the east side, I'm going to make my way up to Paradise and to security room. So when we get to the security room, we need to take a photo of Jesse. That's for a misc trophy. Quite easy to miss, because if you do not get to the security room before midnight, Jesse's not going to be there no longer. So you will not be able to get a trophy. This is why it's very important to get there before midnight. Yeah, along the way, loads of little cutscenes will trigger, and once it reaches midnight, all the special forces soldiers are going to spawn in, and most of these zombies there won't be as many zombies in the game. The maintenance tunnel will be just the same, luckily, so you can still use the tunnels to farm, but on the surface, yeah, there'll be much less zombies because the special forces have kind of taken their place, and I guess they've been killing some of the zombies around the shopping mall. So yeah, just make your way up into Paradise, guys. 1 hour lasts for like 5 minutes. Yeah, 1 hour in game is like 5 minutes real time. So you've got plenty of time to spare. I mean, 1 hour, it doesn't go by as quick as you think. Yeah, I know it gets a bit worrying when you think, wow, 1 hour left, and I've got to get from the hideout over to the security room. But yeah, it's more time than what you think it is. I'm not quite sure if I've mentioned this, but you know the Deluxe Remaster, it's going to have an option to speed up time yourself, which is huge. Imagine just being able to speed up time whenever you want to. I think that's a pretty cool feature. Yeah, especially if it's available in Infinity mode. That's going to make that much better. I mean, I'm sure it's still going to deplete your health. But yeah, that's going to be really good. To just advance time manually yourself. And also autosave is going to be really useful. I can't quite decide if I think they're going to change the trophy this much. I think for the most part it will be the same. I don't really mind if most trophies are the same. I think I just do not want more misc trophies, because they're the worst ones for me, misc trophies. You know, get like 30 kills for this weapon, or 50 kills with a baseball bat, for example. Yeah, I don't really like trophies like that. Yeah, so once back in security room, once you enter the office, there'll be a brief cutscene. I don't mind speedrun trophies though. I know a lot of players do not like speedrun trophies, but I don't mind them. I guess because I'm used to optimising routes. Yeah, so after that cutscene, head into the back corridor, guys, and you'll find Jessie. Yep, she is turned into a zombie. And once you take a picture of her, yeah, just like we do with Brad, you'll get that trophy, Snuff Shot J, Snuff Shot Jessie. Yep, so once you've got that trophy, now we're going to head back down into Paradise, and we're actually going to head out to Leisure Park, because there's a missing trophy for knocking down this helicopter. You don't actually knock it down, you kind of just make it fly away and despawn for the time being, and it gets you a trophy. This trophy is quite annoying to get, and this is why we got them 2 shotguns earlier. I think, was the shotguns in the last video or the part before, part 8 or part 9? But yeah, I hope you've held on to these shotguns. Yeah, so the enemies are going to spawn at 12 midnight, the Special Forces soldiers. They might have spawned by now. It's not a massive problem if they have. I normally do like to get outside onto the top of the picnic area roof and just wait there until 12. And what we're going to do, so with this helicopter, it doesn't really have a health gauge as such. Kind of like you have to hit it on its rear kind of small propeller on the back of the helo to kind of knock it down or to make it fly away and get the trophy. You can do that with a sniper rifle. You can use, apparently gems work really well, because when you lob the gems you lob like 20 at once, but I find it quite tricky with the gems. I find it easiest with the shotgun, so that's what we are doing. So yeah, I've just fast forwarded time a bit, guys. I've been waiting on the park roof, the picnic roof, until it's got to 12, and once it reaches midnight, this is where all the Special Forces soldiers will spawn in. September 22nd, midnight. Yeah, so the way we'll do this, we're going to use a shotgun. We're going to wait until the helicopter flies above us, like literally straight overhead, and we're going to quickly aim up and shoot it in the bottom. I know, it probably sounds like how are you going to hit the back propeller if you're shooting at the base of the helicopter, but it works. It might not work straight away. It normally takes me between, I guess, 2 and 5 shots. But you've got 2 shotguns to do it with, and sometimes the helicopter will attack you as it flies towards you, and it will stun you, and you will not get a chance to get shot off. It won't always happen. Like here, for example, it's just stunned me, and again, so you can't quite get it. But it won't always do that. And if you ever see it starting up to shoot rockets, like if it ever hovers in place, facing you guys, it's about to shoot rockets. If that happens, quickly jump off the picnic roof at the back, away from the helicopter, dodge your rockets, and then jump back on the roof. That's it. So just stay in place, guys, following them tips I've just mentioned. And this is like what, no, I thought I was going to get a chance to shoot it from beneath, but I didn't. So yeah, just hold on here, wait for it to fly over you, shoot it in the bottom, just keep doing that, and you'll eventually destroy it. And still didn't get a chance. I don't normally get stunned that much, but yeah, you should have plenty of healing items. I mean, if you are low on healing items, we have got a bit of time to spare. You get some orange juice from Colombian Roast Masters in Paradise. So it's about to shoot rockets. Like I say, it hovers in place and faces your direction. Just jump off the picnic area at the back, jump back on afterwards, and then get back in the middle again, guys, and get ready to shoot him from beneath. Not like that. I mean like when he flies directly above you. And here she comes. Like so. And that's it. Helicopter, guys. Yeah, you get that trophy. Successfully repel a helicopter. Yes, it's a bit of a annoying trophy, like I say. I think you have to shoot the propeller on the back of it. But normally just shooting it from below when it flies straight above my head with the shotgun seems to do the trick. I think it's because the shotgun's got a massive, it's got a wide range on when the bullet scatters. and it just helps with shooting that, even though you're aiming at the bottom of the helicopter. So yeah, once got that trophy, come back into Paradise Plaza. Now all these security forces soldiers should now have spawned because it's past midnight. If you can't see any nearby, just exit and come back in. That'll kind of reset the enemies, and hopefully you'll see some nearby. So there's a trophy for killing 10 of these soldiers. But there's also a trophy for firing 1,000 bullets. And each of these soldiers, they all drop a machine gun, which have 150 ammo, I believe. So yeah, you're going to kill 10 of these. But in the meantime, you're going to grab the weapons they drop and fire all the bullets until you pop the trophy for firing 1,000 bullets and also for killing 10 soldiers. So yeah, just waste all the bullets, guys. You might already have this trophy. If you do, then obviously do not worry about it. Just focus on killing the Special Forces soldiers. Yeah, fortunately, these weapons are not very great. The best firearm is the heavy machine gun. But there's only one of them in the game, as far as I know. And that's one which you get from the back of the convict's jeep. And something I've noticed as well is, I mean, you will not see until we get to Infinity Mode. But you know the, you might have read about it, the real Mega Buster weapon. So, you know Mega Man's cannon? You unlock that by completing the game and getting 54,000 kills approx. Yeah, you unlock that, and we'll be using that on Infinity Mode. Now, on the Steam version, it seems to lock onto enemies like the heavy machine gun and the submachine gun. Like, just press square and it'll lock onto enemies automatically for you, making it really useful. But on the PS4 version, which I'm recording this guide on, it doesn't seem to lock onto enemies. What I've seemed to notice anyway. Yeah, which is unfortunate. So it means each time you have to aim manually and shoot enemies. It's really good because it does massive damage and it kills almost everything in one hit, even psychopaths. But yeah, it's really good on the Steam Deck version because it locks onto enemies, but it doesn't seem to on the PS4 version, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm still doing this, guys, farming these 1,000 bullets and killing 10 Special Forces soldiers. Yeah, it shouldn't be much more to go. You can stay in here if you want to, because they do quite a lot of damage to you. And you can just stock up on orange juice if you need to. And there we go, bullet points. So that's for firing at least 1,000 bullets. Got that one out of the way. I think now I just need to kill a few more soldiers. But once you've killed all these, pick up one machine gun, but do not fire any bullets. Or if you want to be safe, pick up 2. So yeah, pick up 2 machine guns after this, but do not fire any bullets. I'm just going to go out here and come back in, guys, to reset the enemies. Hopefully it will spawn some more soldiers. Oh, here we go. There's 6 of them here. Right, this should easily be enough to pop the trophy. They drop a load of PP as well, 5,000. You have to get a trophy, guys. Legendary Soldier, that's for killing 10 of them. Really weird trophy, that one. But yeah, like I say, make sure you've got 2 machine guns, which you have not fired any bullets. And then once you've got them trophies, going to head down into the maintenance tunnels. Along the way, save your game in the restroom, because we are about to grind a load of kills. Yeah, so we're not going to be doing anything now until 10 AM. I think it's 10 AM. Yep, so you've got loads of free time. Yeah, it's going to save your game. So yeah. So now we're going to go down into the tunnels. Like I say, we're going to be farming until 10 AM in a second. But first of all, we're going to just do one farming lap and make our way to the northwest corner and head inside the meat processing area. So because we're going to be entering the meat processing area, we do not need to go outside for spawn vehicles, because entering that area will do so. So just do one lap, we do not go outside, and I hate it when this happens. Yeah, I don't know how, but for some reason the trolleys can make your vehicle roll over. It's not too bad if it's kind of near the next vehicle or near the exit. But yeah, when it kind of happens right in the middle of the tunnels, you can't really do much except run back. And because the white car is there, I'm going to have to exit the area and come back in to respawn it. Yeah, that's happened a lot of times for me. I've even popped the stunt driver trophy a few times by jumping on trolleys somehow. Yeah, so hopefully that doesn't happen. So, yeah. What I'll do actually, I'll just cut this out, guys. So, like I say, make a way to the northwest corner where the meat processing area is. And I'll just edit this bit out until I get there. Just do one farming lap on the way. Here we are. I made it. I made it just... Right, yeah. Coming to meat processing area, guys. Now, jump on one of the tables and fire every single bullet from the machine gun into one of the chunks of meat hanging down. Yeah, make sure every bullet hits, otherwise you'll not get this trophy. So just fire them all into one of the chunks of meat, one of the meat carcasses. And once you've spent all 150 bullets into one carcass, you should pop this trophy. There you go, perfect gunner. Don't miss with a machine gun. Right, and all we're going to do now, guys, is farm kills. And in my text guides, I'm going to do this until 11 AM. You might want to do it just a little bit less. Sorry, a little bit earlier. Just give you a bit more time. Obviously, so you might be a little bit slower than me. So yeah, all we're going to do now, just keep farming kills until just before 11 AM, guys. Then once it's 11 AM, we're going to head up into Scions. Like I say, you might want to do it a bit earlier, because we need to get into Scions, we need to go to Carlito's hideout, and then we need to get back to the rooftop in the security room, all the way back there before 12 AM. Sorry, before 12 PM. Yeah, we need to get all the way, so yeah, up to Carlito's, over to the hideout and up to the rooftop before 12 PM. So yeah, save a bit more time if you need to, come up here a bit earlier. But yeah, I just farm kills until 11. As you can see, I've gone from like 23,000 to 43,000. So we'll only need 10,000 more for that zombie genocide trophy. So yeah, it's 10:45 for me. I think I do get there a little bit earlier. So on the way, you want to grab a stack of wine. Yeah, just fill your empty slots with wine. And yes, my little chainsaw is getting ready to break. So near the start of overtime mode, I'm actually going to renew that to get a new one. Yeah, so don't worry if it is almost getting ready to break like mine is. We'll get one near the start of the next video. So yeah, back outside here to get on the bike. And like I was saying, guys, we need to get to hideout and back to the rooftop before... Yes, before it reaches 12 PM. And hopefully it should reach that at some point. Reach level 50. Yes, if you have not got that yet, don't worry. You will easily get that before we complete part 11 and get a true ending. Yeah, actually completing the game, which we're going to do in this video, and getting ending A, we're going to get a massive chunk of PP for doing that. So yeah, don't worry, you get more than enough PP. Probably get like 1 million or so extra. Yes, so once you enter the hideout, this cutscene will trigger. You have to enter the hideout after 10 AM to get that cutscene. After that cutscene, no need to talk to Isabella. Just head back through the hatch. Yes, and now you're going to be heading all the way back to the security room and up. Yes, up into the onto the heliport. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Not really anything else to do. I'm not quite sure why there's like 6 minutes left of the video when all we're doing is making our way back to the rooftop. It's not going to take that long. I think I'm on the end credit scene for a moment. Just give me time to explain what's happened to you guys. Yeah, and what you can expect in part 11. I've got a bit of time now, actually. Yeah, so we're heading up to the heliport now. Basically, where you started the game. You got to get there before time runs out. It's mega important. You got to get there before time runs out. Yes, and once you get ending A. Ending A is basically for reaching the heliport and completing every case. If you fail any cases, you will not get ending A. And you need to get ending A in order to unlock overtime mode. And you have to complete overtime mode in order to get a true ending. And overtime mode is another 24 hours, by the way. It's another 24 hours. So you get more time to farm in overtime mode. Completing overtime mode only actually takes about probably 20 minutes of real time. And because you've got 24 hours in-game time to spare, that gives you like an extra 12 hours or so to play with. So yeah, in overtime mode, we're going to kind of get ready to complete it, and then we're going to go farm the remaining kills, which shouldn't be a lot, I think I finish it with about 13 hours to spare. So even if you need more kills than me, if you're not quite on 40,000, don't worry, you still got like plenty of time to play with. Yeah, so back up here guys, head all the way to the back onto the heliports, and I've still got a little bit of time to spare. I'm just going to save the game just in case anything does go wrong and something messes up. Yeah, because what will happen if you complete the game but do not save it afterwards, you kind of lose your end game save, and you do not want to do that. So you want to reload an earlier save and then complete it again. But don't worry, because we are going to be completing it afterwards. That's mainly just me doing a save to save, saving the game before we get complete it. So yeah, once on the heliports, yes, that's how my status is looking. I think 5 million PP is what you need to reach level 50. Yeah, so it's only 20 past 11. I've got plenty of time. So I'm just going to edit that bit out, guys. Yeah, so I still have plenty of time spare. So even going up to Scions at 11 AM still gives you plenty of time to get to Hideout and then get to the heliport. So you'll get that trophy, guys, once you reach 12. 3-day survivor. Survive for at least 72 hours. And then you should get the end credits. We'll get ending A. Like I say, do not get a true ending yet. You have to do overtime mode for that. That will be in part 11. You'll get a trophy overtime mode. That's for finishing all cases and unlocking overtime. You get Lifesaver. That's for rescuing at least 20 survivors, and Humanist for getting at least 10 out of the mole as well. Now, though, all the PP, you can see you get a massive PP bonus. Probably not quite a million. I mean, it's what, 230,000 I think I got. But you get that massive bonus, and you haven't got a trophy yet for rescuing 50 survivors. But if you press triangle to open this survivor chart, you'll see we rescued 49. And it actually says there as well, 49. But in the true ending, when you get that, you'll actually rescue Frank and Isabella as well. So that'll bring that 49 total up to 51, and that'll pop a trophy. The thing is, when you get true ending, it doesn't show you the survivors chart. I mean, you don't get the results like you do now. That's only shown during this ending. But yes, that's everything, guys. But in a second, I'll show you the photo breakdown and the survivor breakdown. I just want to leave that there for a moment, just so you can kind of compare yours with mine. Yeah, photo breakdown doesn't really matter. It just kind of explains, you know, your genres and how much PP you got from that. And this is the survivor chart. So as you can see, 5 survivors have currently not been rescued. We know why some of them haven't. And like I say, Frank and Isabella will be rescued on the true ending. So that will bring our total up to 51 and pop that trophy. And when you go to the next screen, it'll show you everything you've unlocked. Now, these unlocks are not required for anything. These do not give you any trophies. And the only one which is useful is the real Mega Buster. That's the only one which is useful. The rest is kind of just cosmetic. The real Mega Booster, you get that for completing the game, while also getting Zombie Genocider, which is 54,000 kills. But we're going to do that in a true ending. And of course, the real Mega Buster, it spawns in the security room. Whenever you exit and re-enter, it respawns, providing you haven't got any on you at the moment. And it's really useful for Infinity Mode. So once you get through all that, providing you got ending A, you go straight into overtime mode. And then once you get into overtime, you're going to make a save straight away, guys. So like I say, if you do not save your game, I mean, not here, don't worry about the save, it's a save after in overtime. Yeah, if you do not save your game, then you'll kind of lose that save. And you want to be using the same save, otherwise, if you actually select overtime from the main menu, you lose all your kills and everything. It kind of resets all your... It doesn't reset your stats, but resets like your counters for your kills and such. Yes, you want to continue straight into overtime mode from the ending like so. And now save your game on the rug you spawn on, guys, and then you're ready for part 11. Yeah, so make save, and then we're going to reload that back in part 11. So that'll be it for that one, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on part 11.